Alright, hey there everybody, Arlos here from Ice Games, bringing some more Final Fantasy of the 14. Very, very excited to be back playing. Had a ton of fun last time doing a raid and then a trial. And yeah, very, very excited to get back into this series. Well, I guess this day. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm just speaking to myself. But yeah, very excited for this one. Thank you guys so much for all the advice I've been getting about how to kind of get my glamour all set up. So next time I have to do that. Next time I'm able to head to my glamour chest, I'll set that up where I don't have to change up my outfit. Actually, maybe I'll do that first. No. I'm going to talk to you. I'm already right here. I'm going to talk to the the dad here first. But yeah, very, very, very excited for this. Hey there, virtually mint. Hail Hydra indeed. Hopefully you're having an awesome and or amazing day today. Hopefully you're, what day is it today? Monday has been good. Hopefully you had a good weekend. I know I did. Nice and relaxing. Beautiful weekend here this weekend. I think it kind of got a little chilly the other day, but yeah, I think we've been like hovering around like plus 10 to plus 14 every day the last week or so. Today was a little bit chillier. It kind of rained a little bit this morning, but things have been awesome and amazing. Yeah. Even got to play a new miniature game yesterday, and it was so much fun. I had a buddy and me. We played Quar. The Quar's War is the name of it. Quar's War. The Quar's War. It's essentially a miniature game where you. So it's a miniature game about anteater-looking people that have been fighting a war that resembles World War I for about 700 years, and it was so much fun and ridiculous and stupid. It's got things like when you're getting shot at, you skedaddle to get out of the way, or if you're being shot at, you become gobsmacked, and you've got pluck that you can use to like give yourself bonuses. It is so dumb, but so much fun. Yeah, hopefully. Sorry, actually, I should double check. Can you hear me, see me, all that fun stuff? I should ask that before I go forward here. Otherwise, I'm just gonna chatting to the wind. But yeah. Yeah, last episode, yeah, we did the trial. We ended up going through and doing we fought. Looks good, sounds good version of it. Awesome. Yeah, we ended up fighting Hydaelyn again. And Hydaelyn's now gone, I think. I think she's actually gone. I think she's gone. But she knows that we're strong enough to fight Meteora, and we have the tracker. We can find her. We're going to use a spaceship to go do that. Very, very excited for that. So let's talk with Vorstalo here and see what's up. See what's next. What's next in our adventure here? What is the plan? Like, are we going to be clearly using the spaceship to go forward? Oh, you've been playing Life is Strange Reunion? Be about 12 hours. Oh, wait, what is Life is Strange Reunion? I don't know if I've heard that one yet. Strange Reunion. So I'm just going to quickly look that one up, because I don't think I've... What the what? What? I didn't realize this was a thing. Oh my gosh, I definitely need to play this. So this must take, if it's got Chloe and Max, it must take after like the quote unquote like bad ending where like you destroy the town, I'm guessing, and you save her. Is that kind of the idea? Or was it something else that kind of like happened? Because what the end of Life is Strange. Yeah, you were. there's a big storm was coming to like wipe up the town, and it was either like you'd choose to save Chloe or save Max. No, you were Max. Save Chloe or not. I'll have to play that one for sure. I'm excited for that. Actually, what I'm really excited about is on Steam a whole ton, a metric ton of old Games Workshop games came out on Steam. Like really, really old, like games I played when I was younger for PlayStation, like Dark Omen and Shadow the Horned Rat and Chaos Gate. I think Mark of Chaos is also out. Fire Warrior on PC. That game was just out for consoles. So like I got to pick up all of those so I can play them because they're on sale until the 20th. But I think that's amazing. But yeah, both endings are okay for the game. They're both canon because they did a they did a comic. Then picking ending for the fans hated. They used science fiction to explain which ending you picked. Oh, okay. So kind of like whichever ending you picked was the right ending. Neat. I like that. So they have some like comic book shenanigans to make things work. That's cool. Of course, that's a way to do it. I like that. But yeah, that's something I'll have to play. Definitely going to play a bunch of these old Games Workshop games. Very excited. Max has power. Yeah, Max got the powers, and Chloe's has a dialogue ability. You play as you play as both. Neat. Oh, I will. That looks like it's It looks like it just came out too, not long ago. So, almost a month at this point. But I will definitely have to pick that up. All right. So many good games nowadays. We're being spoiled for video games lately. And was there a new update for Final Fantasy? No, I don't think there was a new update for Final Fantasy yet. But either way, let's talk with this guy here and continue on our little adventures. I'm glad to see you well. Though we could roughly place your souls deep as you went, we could neither see nor hear you. The fluctuations of your ether near the end gave me quite a fright. What in the world happened? We kind of killed Hydaelyn. But not in a bad way. I do like the whole dream thing with the dungeon was really cool, and you kind of fought people you'd seen before in the past. I thought that was really neat. You mean to say Hydaelyn is... No, there's no time to feel our feelings. We must carry out Hydaelyn's will without delay. We'll find Medion if it's the last thing we do. Yes, we will. If you won't mind handing over the crystal, that is. The fancy navigatory one? Yeah, we can do that. Sure, let's give it to the bunny person. To the edge of the universe, which conjugates the despair of countless stars. You are determined to see this through? Okay, so it is the edge of the universe or the edge of the galaxy? Or, sorry, solar system. Very curious on that. Is it the end? Because universe is, like, massive. Like, how fast are we traveling at the edge of the universe? Edge of the solar system, I could see being easier to get to. But, man, okay. We are. Should words fail us, we will fight to the bitter end. Oh, we're going to try diplomacy first. Good. I know that it pains you to accept this. Would that I need ask nothing more of you. Yet, we have only two means to travel the great expanse. The moon and Sharlayan's Ark. I am all too aware that without both of them, there will be no exodus, but I nevertheless beg you to honor the agreement we made. Well, I mean, there's that teleporter. The form's decision will be honored. You have earned the right to use the ship as you see fit. I could not rescind it even if I wanted to. As it happens, I do not, and would do all in my power to aid your cause. Yay. With that settled, might I suggest you rest a while? Proving oneself to Hydaelyn is never easy, and despite our unparalleled genius, we need a day to make the necessary calculations. You may as well take advantage of it. You cannot chart the course through the Sea of Stars in a single day. Oh, you can chart the course through the Sea of Stars in a single day? Ye gods. Okay, so if we are going through the Sea of Stars, maybe it is the end of the universe. Shall we head above ground for some fresh air then? And perhaps a nap? I like the idea of a nap. Alright. So, where are we headed to? Oh, we're headed up here. Okay. Alright, let's go. Oh, we just used the Aethernet. Head here. Make things a little bit quicker. I've been expecting you. Heard about your foray into the ethereal sea. The students have ventured far and wide, but never quite so deep as that. Are you experiencing any after effects from the prolonged exposure? Nausea? Dizziness? Hauntings? Well, have a pleasant sleep. And if you do experience any unusual phenomenon, please let me know. I shall add it to our records. Okay, let's go. Quest completed. Got a nice sleep in my armor.
There you are. Some time, indeed. Yes. For you, at least. Believe me, I'd meant to get some proper sleep. But here we are, drifting along instead. Well, well, you too. And so we remain, to watch and wonder. Yes, indeed. To begin, we first must see the end.
Always with the dreams. Have you heard anything about a Darth Maul show or movie? There's a new Darth Maul show that's out right now on Disney Plus, and I think the first 2 episodes are out. I can't remember when the third one's out. I can't remember if it's Tuesday or Wednesday, that one. But the first 2 episodes were really, really good. I really liked them, and it was awesome. I would suggest watching it. Darth Maul is amazing. Alright, Carl, what's up? So, Carl has urgent news. Luneth, I trust you've had a good rest. An envoy of the Master arrived not long ago with a message. The Loporrits have determined Medion's location. We've been asked to gather at Rostra. I'll meet you there along with the others. Okay. Quest accepted. Okay, where are we going? Do. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, he's virtually mid. Yeah, yeah, Sam Worthington. That guy's amazing. But yeah, apparently, yeah, they used his screams when he uses his lightsaber in battle. And like after I saw that, and then like watching a bit of the show or watching some scenes from it, I'm like, yeah, you can really hear it. Like they did a good job of like hiding it, but like you can definitely tell. But yeah, they've done a wonderful job of that show, and the art style is really cool. I really like the art style of it. They did a great job with that. Yeah, very excited. What mission are we on here? A bold decision. Okay, let's talk with the dad here again. Everyone appears to be present and accounted for. Good. As you know, Loporrits have deduced the whereabouts of Medion by means of a crystal bequeathed to us by Hydaelyn herself. Your quarry's location is a place far beyond the moon, at the farthest reaches of the Sea of Stars, at the edge of creation. Oh. The veritable Ultima Thule. Ooh. Ultima Thule. It was very fire there, virtually mid. It was amazing. Indeed. How are we to reach it? An excellent question. Luckily for you, I have an equally excellent answer. In theory, with its advanced propulsion system, the moon is capable of delivering you to Ultima Thule, but the myriad other facilities housed within would greatly impede travel through the Sea of Stars. Even the Mother Crystal may not possess aether enough to bear so massive a vessel to our destination and back. However, if we integrate our Hyperloop into your Afterburner, or Hyperhopper, we should be able to fire things up and jump our way to the end of the universe in no time. Father, does this mean? Bear in mind, this decision was not made solely at my discretion, but with the consent of the Forum. Hearing the Loporrits' proposal, the Forum was faced with a grave decision. To commit the Ark to this endeavor would mean abandoning both our plans to evacuate them to the moon and to resettle on another star. Needless to say, the proposition invited fierce debate. In the end, however, the Forum was swayed by the simple fact that Hydaelyn believed you possessed of the strength needed to overcome this crisis. The Great Exodus was, after all, a plan of Hydaelyn's own making. Therefore, if in the 11th hour she would prefer another means by which we may seek salvation, we would be fools to dismiss it out of hand. Indeed, she sacrificed everything, her very existence, to avert the destruction of this star. This is what we have chosen to place our faith in Hydaelyn. In you. The Ark will be made ready for your voyage to Ultima Thule. What of all the people who have labored so tirelessly to prepare for the evacuation? They must be furious. I would not be so sure. They have not forgotten your deeds in the Magna Glacias, nor did your instrumental role in orchestrating the delivery of and might go unnoticed. No, the people will not protest. Quite the contrary, they have expressed unwavering support for you and your mission. Aw. Are the Loporrits too willing to abandon the Exodus? Were you not listening when we said we were born of Hydaelyn's love for Earthis and its people? If it means your survival, we would do anything to help. And you'll most certainly have need of our expertise where you're going. There's no guarantee Ultima Thule is a place that supports life, and otherwise vexing problem our know-how can remedy. Besides, Hydaelyn chose us to lead the way to Medion. Why else would she give you a crystal only we can decipher? Well, that's very true. But more importantly, we are perfectly content to evacuate Earthis until you brought us here, Oriange, and now you're enamored with this. Now we're enamored with this place. So, what choice do we have but to save it? Aww, they're so cute, bunny people. Of course, none of this is possible without you and the Scions. So I must ask: are you certain you wish to do this? We'll avert the final days, whatever it takes. Very well. We shall inform the forum of your decision and begin preparations to bolster the Ark with the Hyper Hopper. The Loporrits will coordinate with Isilbard contingent to have the necessary components transferred via the Tower of Babel. Of course, it will take time until the work is complete. For now, pray take your ease. It would seem there is naught to do but rest and prepare. Shall we? All the nodding. All right. Let's head back out here and speak with Alphino. He's just right outside. Okay. All right, Alphino, what's the plan here? Okay, ere we depart, we must leave nothing undone. Quite, though it is difficult to conceive how one can best prepare to brave a domain where Dynamis governs all. Nevertheless, Hydaelyn deemed us worthy for the trials that await. For lack of any other foreseeable options at this late state, let us trust in her judgment and face Medion as we are. Which leaves the not-so-small task of coordinating our efforts here to you and Tataru. If all goes to plan, we'll be back before you know it. I certainly hope so. We'll be praying for your safe return. Mayhap it will affect the Dynamis for the better. Okay. With that settled, we should get some rest and make the most of the time we've been afforded. Uh-oh. What's going on? The meeting's over, isn't it? You were in there for so long. I started to worry. What did they have to say? They're going to give us a ship. The edge of creation. I see. Rest assured, everything will remain in order until you return. And you will return. Yeah, we will. Actually, Lunith, can I borrow you for a moment? Looks like your plans for the intern are decided. When the two of you have finished, meet us back at the Blasian Annex, alright? Boop, 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 boop. Come with me to Agora. I have something to show you. Ooh, virtually meant you're asking what the plan is for the Guild Wars meetup next Sunday. So the plan is to play some Super Adventure Box. It is basically my favorite event of the year. And I know Vanessa will be joining us for that too. So yeah, the plan is to just get together, play some Super Adventure Box, and have some fun. I know it sounds like Phonic for sure is in, Dollar is in. I'll be there. But yeah, if you want to join too, that'd be awesome. I just really like Super Adventure Box. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. It's so dumb and I love it. The game is so awesome. Which I think is starting. I think Super Adventure Box technically starts this year, or this week. Sorry. I think on the 15th, 14th or 15th. It's like Tuesday or Thursday of this week. Oh no, are you okay? My new armor is so heavy I can barely move. Oh, if you had muscles to move, you wouldn't be whining like that. Oh. Ooh, that's actually. You know what? That armor kind of looks awesome. Can I buy that armor? No, I want that cool armor that guy had. No, that doesn't look cool. I mean, it does look cool. No, I don't want item comparison. No. Cool swords. Is there like a cool gun here? Oh, it's like a little pistol. That's kind of neat. Cool. Anyways, let's continue. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm already here. You're in Virtually Mid? Awesome. Yeah, we're very excited for to play some. So, yeah. Let's repair all. Yes. Okay. Yeah, Super Adventure is so much fun. Have you played Super Adventure Box before? It's a blast. Alright, Tataru. Welcome, Lunith. It's Tataru. Taru's Boutique. I've always done my best to provide the Scions with fashionable attire, but in your case specifically, I've made the extra effort to strive for the most functional yet stylish clothing one could ask for. Not that I'm playing favorites, but you are the Warrior of Light. Faced with this unprecedented crisis, I knew you would need an ensemble unlike anything I've created before, and that I wouldn't be able to do it all alone. And so, after enlisting the aid of the world's finest artisans, I finally completed my career-defying masterpiece. But then inspiration struck. I saw a golden opportunity just begging to be seized. With the help of some refugees, I decided to set up shop here in Sharlayan. Of course, I would never charge you for any of our works. Perish the thought. Farster, how are things coming along? Everything is in order, Mistress Tataru. We'll be ready to open shortly. Oh, Tataru's got a store. Cool. Which is why I brought you here. To be our very first patron. Wouldn't you mind waiting here for a moment longer? Oh, definitely. Definitely. Well, I'm going to feel compelled to wear this. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. That's okay. Let's wait for the thing to open. I'm curious what this is going to look like. Oh, you played once? Yeah, I think you played with us once. Yeah, I love it. It's like an old Super Nintendo kind of game feel, and it's so much fun. And I got nunchucks. Nunchucks. Ah, I did not expect to find you here. I imagined Nidhana would also wish to offer her regards. Alas, after delivering our dragon scales to the engineers, she remained to assist with their work on the Aether Burner. This simulacrum, too, will stay in Sharlayan, while I observe matters in Rezathan. It is rather a convenient means to keep abreast of developments pertaining the final days, or anything else. It also allows me, after a fashion, to watch over my people in this distant land. You know what? Probably a pretty good thing to have. Not gonna lie. Okay. Varsha, I was hoping you'd stop by. I can't thank you enough for allowing your artisans to work with me here at the boutique. Please, this is I who should be thanking you. This establishment has restored a sense of normalcy in their lives. You have blessed me with newfound purpose and a means by which to support themselves in these troubled times. Aww. What's more, when they at last return home to Rezathan, the experience and knowledge they have gained in your employ will no doubt prove a boon to the artistry and commerce of our land. In fact, I came here to see how your new employees are settling in, and to express my gratitude for granting them this opportunity. Aww. It's an opportunity for me as well. Believe you me, your artisans have taught me so much about Thavnarian craftsmanship. Their resourcefulness and ingenuity is nothing short of inspiring. I can't wait to see what kind of wonders we come up with. I pray you every success in your endeavors, Mistress Tataru. Before coming here, I heard word of the foreign's decision, of what will soon be attempted. It is only then that I finally understand why my father called this star the last bastion of hope. Indeed, it was the last bastion, for a flame on every other star he encountered had likely been extinguished. In the boundless dark, the light of brimming life must have been blinding in its splendor. Aww. To journey unto the heavens to protect that light, may the scales of my kin serve you well. I have faith you will prevail, and restore peace and tranquility to this star. I should like to visit Rezathan again when this is all over. And we should be honored to receive you. There is still much Rezathan you have yet to see. It is true. Forgive me, but I must take my leave. Fare you well, and remember, the people of this star may not yet give up hope, and neither must you. We won't give up. Okay. Where must I go to get a meal with some flavor in this wasteland of taste? Munith, old boy, may you, whatever are you doing here? Apparently getting a new outfit. New boutique, you say? I've been meaning to expand my wardrobe. Yes, something with a little more flair, perhaps befitting a man of my station. Though I have nowhere to flaunt said remnant so long as my confinement continues indefinitely. I, the young Lord Fortemps, insists that, as long as there is work to be done, no matter how trivial, I must abide here in Sharlayan. Thus do I toil, though every fibre of my being rails against it. Why? I've even suffered the company of that brute, Sicard, and see supplies transported in a timely fashion. Yet he is the one granted leave this morning to participate in some supposed covert operation. So I suffer instead for his otherwise welcome absence, now burdened with extra busy work, and without honor it here, there is no one to prepare my meals. I came here in hopes to find a nice cafe, perhaps. Alas, the Sharlayan delicacies I've sampled were lacking in every respect. If a hearty meal you're after, I'd suggest The Last Stand. The cafe over by the pier? Their cuisine didn't appear all that appetizing, but if you vouch for their cooking, then perhaps I will give it a try. Thank you for your suggestion, and ta-ta for now, old boy. When do I think the 90 dungeon with the call will happen? I'm not sure. The way things usually go, there's probably going to be probably 8 or 9 side missions before that happens. Actually, I got to check which level this mission is. If I'm level 88 or 89. We'll see. Well. Is that Luneth or Tataru I spy? I'm also thinking of doing the class quests, like the class quests, the roll quest before getting to the end too. I might do that because that might tie into some of the missions, so it's probably something I should be doing. So Hancock, what are you still doing here? You said you were returning immediately after dropping off your cargo. Yes, that was my original plan. After all, my expertise required, aside from the delivery, is good as well beyond my purview. But what manner of entrepreneur would squander the opportunity to study the markets of the northern seas? Worry not. I'll return straight away to Kugane once I have finished. Of course, you would find a way to turn this crisis to your advantage. She wounds me. The industrious woman running a new boutique. I am not blind to the travails of those who fight on the front lines to deliver us from ruin. Indeed, I have every confidence they would succeed, and would make myself and my business ready for their return. If you believe in them, then why not put your money where your mouth is? Fair enough, Tataru. Fair enough. There is not more I can do to help ready the Ark and her heroes for their maiden voyage, but on your return I shall host a grand celebration in your honor at the Bocario Inn. Accommodations are quite cozy, given reputation of said establishment of East Hydaelyn Trading Company would be honored to foot the bill. Aw. Will there be lemon cakes? I hope there's lemon cakes. That'd be awesome. A man of tart tastes, I see. Yes, there will be lemon cakes and much, much more. The finest delicacies the world and Lord Lotharito have to offer. But let us speak more upon your return, lest I draw even more of Tataru's ire. Until next we meet. Alright, who next needs to talk? Ah, Lunith. Decided to spend your time in the markets, did you? Hey guys, it's Biggs and Wedge. Tataru! Biggs, Wedge, I take it work on the Ark proceeds apace? Aye, it does indeed. Collaborating with the greatest minds of Sharlayan and Rezathan has been a rewarding experience, and there is to say nothing of what we've learned from the Loperids. The Ark is unlike anything we've had the pleasure to work on. Even Nero was rendered speechless on more than one occasion. Can't wait to see. Can't wait for you to see it. And you'll never guess who paid us a visit before we came to Sharlayan. Alpha! I think he sensed coming danger and returned to check on us. He was always one to turn up in time of need. I suppose that's why he decided to join us here in Sharlayan. Good thing, too. I don't know how he does it, but he has a knack for brightening your day just by being there. Yeah, Alpha is amazing. Alright. It's still hard to believe we have the means to send you off into the great expanse. Though, to the farthest known reaches of, well, everything. I never thought I'd live to see such marvels. Yet, here I am. More often than not, you and the Scions are the catalyst that sparks the need for these great innovations. To think how much I've missed out on had I not been a member of the Ironworks. An awful lot of work, to be fair, but the privilege of being worked like a cart chocobo. Mumble, mumble, mumble. There is that too. Oh boy. As busy as we've been, I wish there was more we could do to fit for you, Lilith. But no matter what happens, we have to keep believing for a brighter future. That we do, my friend. That we do. When you head back, would you tell the engineers I'll be along shortly with refreshments? That's very kind of you, Tataru. They'll be glad to hear it. And on that note, Wedge and I should get going. Still a few more supplies to gather before we return. Alright. I'm actually kind of interested to see what outfit she made for me. Terribly sorry for the wait. Right, this way, if you please. Right. I don't believe you two have been formally introduced. This is Barsharada from Palka's Stand. Oh, hello. Haven't we met before? Ah, yes. It was you who helped us at Perusha. And again, we crossed the ice fields, was it not? I doubt we exchanged little more than glances then, but it's kind of you to remember me. Aw. Thanks to Mistress Tatsuru, I and many of my friends have found grateful employment in this foreign land. Oh, oops. I know not where we will come to call this place home and return to Thavnir, but we are here today and are glad to contribute to the cause. Aww. And contribute they did by helping make your new garments as durable as possible. We put our hearts and souls into them and have every confidence they'll keep you safe for the battle to come. I'm sure they will. God, to think how far we've come since our humble beginnings at the Waking Stands. From the rising stones to the falling snows, and even a certain insufferable someone's Ruby Bazaar. We were always fortunate to find friends along the way. Aww. Even when you were swept away to the first, Grahatia was there to grant you sanctuary. I never forgot the relief I felt when you all returned to us. I thought my heart would burst. Yours have been a long, long journey, and I've been privileged to watch, often with bated breath, as you persevere time and again. For all the joy we've shared, there's been much sorrow as well, but I've long since learned you cannot have one without the other. That's actually very true. Which is why I promise to send you off to the Sea of Stars with a smile. Yeah. And you can be certain I'll be the first one to welcome you back on your return. Alright. So, we talked to you now. In addition to your new ensemble, we have remnants and weaponry for every need, so please feel free to browse our stock. Let's see here. You can now obtain job-specific gear from her. The weapons and gear obtained will be can be equipped at level 89. However, all item stats are subject to the items level sync. Upon reaching level 90 with the corresponding job, these items will no longer be synced. Furthermore, the gear can be dyed upon completion of role quests associated with said job. Oh, here we go. Okay, so yeah, I think it might be best to do the role quest, or the role jobs. Okay. And I leveled up to 90. All right. Ding, ding, ding. All right, let's hit the inventory here. Actually, let's use that. And use that. Okay. That's gear. I'm physical DPS. So Lance. Do I have the item? Let's get the C button here. Recommended gear. 8. Oh, no, that's an earring. What is she selling for? This is... Oh, it is better item than I have. Can I just take that? Oh, I can't execute it while occupied. Okay, so let's try this here. What does this look like? Ooh. Okay, that looks like a gun. That actually looks pretty awesome. I like that. Okay, what does the armor look like then? Physical DPS. Okay, so... I wish there was a way to sort this a little bit better. Okay, that's owned. Okay, let's see what the hat looks like. Dragoon, Rapier, Machinist. Can I try on all the items? Oh, it is better than I currently have anyways. So let's just take it all. I take all the stuff for... Machinist here. Looks like it's called Pioneer stuff. Okay. And then Pioneer's boots. Okay, all the Pioneer stuff. So let's equip all the Pioneer stuff. Oh, did I not grab the? I did not grab the right. Oh, maybe the Pioneer. Oh, I know. It probably would. It probably went in my inventory instead of into my armory chest. So let's do that. Should switch that there. There we go. Okay. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's definitely an interesting outfit. I like it. I like it. Actually, what does? Curious what the paladin stuff looks like. Can't remember if we can put it all on. Okay, it's like a chest thingy or a crown thingy. Ooh. Kind of like the look of that. Looks kind of cool. Just a blinder. That's cool. Okay. Tatteru wants to talk. Oh, what level of mission is this? This is level 89. Okay, though delighted by your patronage, Tatteru is ready to send you on your way. Okay, so let's see what she says. So I realize you've still got lots to do before you depart, so I won't keep you any longer. I do hope you can find a moment for yourself, but the others and the others can as well. They said they are returning to the Basilian Annex, though I doubt they stayed for long. If you decide to go looking for them, I suggest speaking with Kryle first. I'm sure they would have told her their plans. Alright, so you know what I might do right now? Is I might actually just kind of start doing the quest here. So what does it say here? What is it here? Seeds of Disquiet. I think that's the quest, right? So, at the mere sight of you, the Doman delegate is equal parts excited and relieved. As he tells it, dread beasts heralding the final days have begun manifesting in Doma, following the appearance of the blasphemy, though they have made great strides in slaying the lesser creatures. The greater threat continues to elude them, keeping to the heavens and beyond the reach of their samurai and shinobi. To that end, Lord Hydaelyn seeks a marksman able to pluck the beast from the sky. You agree to answer their call for aid, and so he begs you to make for the Doman Enclave, where Yagiri will receive you. You know what? I'm going to... The outfit's getting Diedrich Prince. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, man. Oh, there's a new expansion out for Elder Scrolls Online. I kind of want to play it. I got to start that playthrough soon. Okay. I'm actually going to finish talking with Kryle first. I think I'm going to wait until we're kind of getting ready to travel. And then I'll go do the quest. So let's just talk with Kryle first. Just do a little bit more. I don't like you have this, like, I don't know, little book thingy on the side. Maybe that's where you hold and create ammo. It's like a little toolbox thing. Alright, you're back. I'll take you to receive your gift from Tatteru. Oh, I take it I received my gift. Yes, I did. I got it. I was surprised. It was a surprise long in the making, and many, many long hours of fretting to get everything just right. I'm glad to see it realized, and with great success. If you're looking for the others, though, they've already taken their leave. Yustolia, Thancred, and Urianger have gone to the last stand for a bite to eat. Alisea and Grahatia, meanwhile, though their time would be thought their better time would be better spent poring over the books at Novion. As for Alphino Estidian, well, they would like to pay a visit to the Levenlure estate, though Estidian seems somewhat reluctant to go. I'm sure they would all be glad for your company, if you mind to seek them out. I love the Final Fantasy XIV, but Elder Scrolls Online. Yes, that is something I really need to do there virtually, but... Okay, should you be feeling peckish, I suggest heading to the last stand before you stole it and the others finish eating. But above all else, it would be foolish to run headlong into battle a fatigued mess. So do remember to get a good night's sleep. Alright, let's speak with Thancred then. Who are you? You're a mender. Okay, I don't care about that. Speak with our friends. Boo. Boo. Right, we're going this way. Yeah, I'm still going the right way. Oh, hey guys. Lunith, come make our trio a quartet, have you? Please, have a seat. We'll see about getting you a drink.
Your business with Tataru was finished. My, what a thoughtful surprise. Whatever would we do without her?
Indeed. And she's right, you know. It hasn't been all doom and gloom.
Feels like a lifetime ago that Master Louis Soir gathered us together to form the Circle of Knowing. Since then, we have experienced much. But rather than feeling wiser, the more I learn, the more I find my knowledge lacking.
Forsooth. As a student, vainly did I believe that I held the secrets of creation in my grasp. Yet that which I had seized was but an insignificant sliver of what awaited in the wider world. Every encounter, every experience hath served to open mine eyes, enlightening and humbling me in equal measure. Even from those whom I called enemies have I learned many a valuable lesson.
What will we learn at the edge of the universe, I wonder?
Ultima Thule, where the bringer of the end makes her nest. I, for one, can't possibly imagine. But whatever awaits us there, we will survive. We must. For her.
We'll get through this together.
Gods, it feels like only yesterday that we went on that mission to Drybone. We've both changed much since then, have we not?
We've come far together, And if we have aught to say about it, we'll go further still. Aye, we will avert this calamity and return home. In preparation for which, we must give thought to what we hope to achieve after the proverbial dust has settled.
What with the primals and Ascians all but dealt with, I suppose we'll need to look for new hobbies.
We
In all
will.
seriousness, though, in uniting to overcome a common foe, the disparate peoples of the world have found a way forward together. It's a truly gratifying sight to see.
Indeed. Though it was many years in the making, we have successfully set in motion the gears of fundamental change. With this, we have fulfilled our humble role as a symbol of hope. And I dare say it is time to bow out. After all, there is no shortage of hands to bear the torch in our stead.
You know, I never really considered I might live long enough to see an after. But even if my time as a Scion came to an end, I don't expect that much will change. Traveling the world, going wherever the wind blows, lending a hand to those in need.
A journey for journey's sake. It doth suit thee well. I must confess, I too have yearned to see more of the world. If thou art amenable to the suggestion, I would accompany thee. Mine ability to effect an air of normalcy through artful disguise is much improved, thou must concede.
Aye, well, improvement is relative. You still look suspicious no matter what you wear.
It's true.
What of you, Hydaelyn? Any grand plans?
Why, continue my quest for knowledge, naturally. To begin with, I wish to know the state of the reflections, to which end I must find a means to travel between worlds. 'Tis the least I must do if I am to keep my promise. Should my pursuits prove unduly arduous, I won't hesitate to call on you. And in return, I will take you to see Reen one day. I'm sure you cannot wait to see the fine young woman she has become.
Spare me.
And what of thee? What wouldst thou pursue at duty's end?
Here's yours. My apologies for the wait.
Well, shall we make a toast?
To who?
To victory.
To our comrades.
To the future of the star.
Aw. Definitely having a good day here with these guys. Alright, let's talk with Justola. So leaving so soon, I suppose it's for the best. You'd rather not explore the bottom of the bottle with Oriange. I dare say the others would welcome your company as well, if you can find them, that is. In any case, as long as you make the most of your time, then that is all that matters. Alright, let's speak with Alice, eh? Where is... oh, she's over there. Okay, let's teleport to the stadium. That'll be the best way to get there. Oh, this is where we're gonna go. With all the space travel in this game, in this DLC, have you ever encountered an alien that reminded you of Genova? I mean, there's been some monsters that have kind of looked similar to her, but nothing like, nothing advertly like her yet. But I wouldn't be surprised if some of them are themed after her. It is a Final Fantasy game after all, and yeah. Oh gosh, Final Fantasy. She was a crazy looking character. Man, so Final Fantasy. I gotta play through the kind of the remaster, reimagining. I'm not sure what you call it, but I do gotta play through that sometime soon. Okay, Alice, what's the plan here? Right, you try to speak with Alice, but she is fast asleep. Let me just... you gotta sit down and take a nap.
Oh. Knowing them, they're probably dreaming about the celestial adventures to come. Just as well. They've been running themselves ragged of late. Unlike you and the others, I'm a few steps removed from the danger and excitement. The things you all get up to never failed to impress me. But by the same token, I can't help but worry. Not only for your safety, but for your happiness. After everything you've sacrificed, you earned it 1,000 times over. From the simple pleasures of tucking into a hearty meal or collapsing into a comfortable bed, to the grand triumphs of visiting legendary lands or finding true love. You deserve all the joy in the world. There is so much that life has to offer. So much to be treasured and shared with those we hold dear. So promise me this. Come what may, you won't give up on your own happiness. When you're out there fighting tooth and nail, it's all too easy to forget. But in the end, your passions will be your greatest strength of all. Remember that.
This feels familiar. Well, 'tis good to be... wait. What are you... What am I... Gods, don't tell me I fell asleep.
Not that there's any shame in it, but you were sleeping like babies.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Not a word to anyone. Understood? Not one word.
I'm told that sleeping in proper beds of your own choosing is a much more effective way to prepare for battle.
I love how they were sleeping. Oh, you watched the remastered gameplay with your kid and her favorite Tifa. She was like, Bear Daddy. Oh, that's hilarious.
So, what were the two of you doing here?
Well, one has a gun for an arm.
I had a few books to return to the library. Thought I'd take care of it while I could.
And you?
Just enjoying a little peace and quiet. Do 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 do. I like these little moments in this game. They're completely random, but they really give the characters a little bit more depth. Kind of a thing too, which is really cool. All right, let's find Alphino. He's at the other side here, at the estate here. Splash in the water first. Okay. Oh yeah. Here. Oh, it is really weird to see Estinian not in his armor. Wow, that is kind of weird. But yes, I definitely need to play some Elder Scrolls Online. Gotta get that cat going. Soon, soon, soon. Alright, I keep saying that, but I should just do it. Okay, let's just do it sometime soon. Alright, Alphino, what's the plan here?
Oh. What brings you here? Ah, so you were worried that the Levier household might again be gripped by turmoil. All is well, I assure you. In my letters home, I had made mention of Estinian, you see. My mother wished to meet the legend in person, and so we arranged to have a spot of tea together.
Where were you in my hour of need? Fell beasts I can face, but I'm not made for idle chit-chat with lords and ladies.
Well, I for one thought you held your own. Mother was the picture of delight.
I might have been delighted myself, were we in a tavern with more agreeable drink. The thought of fleeing crossed my mind, but what then? I'd never hear the end of it, least of all from Tataru.
I'm sorry. 'Twas not my intent to cause you such distress. It's just... it was one of the things I didn't want to leave undone ere we set forth. That's not to say I think we won't be returning. Yet, given what lies ahead, I did not wish to leave for later that which I could do today. After all, Tomorrow is never promised.
It's fine. Not like I had better things to do. Besides, seeing you with your mother brought back fond memories of my own. Be we rich or poor, family is family. Well, it's past time we were on our way.
Aw. Oh, Estinian.
Wait! Since I left home, I've made a great many mistakes. Mistakes for which I can never make amends. But through it all, you didn't give up on me. To have returned here with you at my side, it means more to me than you know. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Forgive me, but it needed to be said.
I'm the one who owes you thanks. Were it not for you, I would not be alive today, nor come to terms with Nidhogg's spirit. I am ever grateful.
I suppose I ought to thank you both as well.
Well, we needn't make it a competition. You know, this must be what Hydaelyn meant when she spoke about depending on one another. However treacherous the road before us, together we will prevail.
All right. I did a post on the channel a year ago, new Star Wars character, won by more than half. That I do have coming in the next couple weeks. I've been recording a new Star Wars series. So yeah, that is coming. Someone else to talk with here. Let's go do that. And Elder Scrolls. Yeah, Elder Scrolls is interesting. Like, I would love to do it as a streaming one again. I just gotta find time to do streaming, is my big issue right now. Alright, that's a cool outfit. Alright, let's talk with you. Welcome back, Lunith. Return to catch the final few winks before embarking on your mission, I presume? You'll be happy to know your chambers have been cleaned and fresh linens laid out. I pray you enjoy the sweetest dreams on this final night before the big day. Let's retire to our chamber. You know what? Let's decline that right now. I am going to actually start doing these before I do this. Yeah, let's do that, because it's the final night before the big day. Big things are going to start happening. I'm worried about something crazy going on. So let's start doing this. So speak with Yaguri in the Doman Enclave. Okay, so let's do that. Let's start doing this, the side missions, the class quests. What level is this? 85. 85. Oh boy. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I did not get all of my... Let's not have the chair. Do something else besides the chair. Alright. Oh, I can just travel here. Never mind. We're gonna make it extra quick. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna go this way. On our giraffe-looking thing. Hey, there's Yugiri here. Okay, here we go. Good to see you, Unith. We've received word that you of all people had answered our call. I could scarcely believe it, yet here you are. Lord Hydaelyn will be pleased for this reunion if you would wait here a moment. Okay. Well, well. With the Kami, that the Kami should guide your steps to our door once more, and with such fortuitous timing. Pray forgive me for not affording you a hero's welcome, but time is not on our side. Not long after receiving word of men transforming into hideous beasts in Thavnir, a similar creature was born of a woman in Isari. After attacking another villager, it took to the skies and fled, though to where, we know not. An all too cruel twist of fate, for the one slain was among the prisoners returned to us in the deplorable exchange with Ashi and the Empire, just when they had last begun to piece their life back together. Aww. This blasphemy must be stopped. Alas, our foe is wont to keep to the skies, well beyond the reach of our samurai and shinobi. Thus did we seek the aid of those proficient in ranged combat, able to pluck the beast from the heavens. Hey, that's me. I've got a gun. Pew pew. Of course, the martial prowess alone will not solve our problems. Others have turned into weaker, but no less gruesome abominations, as was the case in Thavnir, and their numbers increase by the day. From what I understand, this phenomenon is not unlike a sickness which spreads by feeding on the fear and anxiety, emotions which, of late, can be found in abundance. Slaying the beast means nothing if the people's hearts cannot be put to ease. Lord Hydaelyn. You have to help. The villagers, they... Sir, please, calm yourself and tell us what happened. Another has turned in Namea, my lord, for a blessing. No one was harmed when the beast flew into a rage, but the people are in a panic. I fear what might happen next. It would seem we have even less time than I thought. Worry not. We will see to the beast. As of yet, there is no cure for this affliction, but we will save what lives we can. I promise you. I trust you are ready to join the fray. It was last seen near the glittering basin. Come, I will show you. Alright. Let's talk with the vexed villager. So the beast was right here. I swear it. Thank you for leading us here, but it is not safe. Please return to your village. We should split up if we're to have any chance of finding it. Lunith, would you see to the west? I will search to the north. Yugiri, I leave the east to you. If you find it, remember, these blasphemies are no longer people. They will not hesitate to strike you down. So you mustn't either. Now, let us not waste any more time. Let us away. See, ESO will when they're be there when I'm ready. MMOs aren't going anywhere. Yeah, that's I think Star Wars definitely has some. I think they're doing a new graphical update with Star Wars, so I'm not worried about that one. ESO seems to have tons of new content coming out, so excited for those. Seek out and defeat the beast. Gets this way. You said Bort recently started playing WoW, Burning Crusade. He made a paladin. Oh, that's the kind of the classic. Yeah, paladins are the best. I honestly have not played WoW very much. The character I played the most was a Taurian paladin. Tauren? Yeah, Tauren paladin. And that was like, oh gosh, like, I think Mist of Pandora was the expansion that was the most recent one or something like that. Or maybe it was right after Mist of Pandora. Cataclysm, that's it. Cataclysm, Mist of Pandora. I played to like maybe level 70 and that was it. Oh, you might piggyback as a count and try a Tauren druid. You always played as a night elf and was always curious about the horde origin for a druid. Yeah! Also, Taurens are the best because they're awesome. Alright, what are we looking for here? Maybe it's up there? When a druid reaches a certain level, I can access a druid-only area called Moonglade. I was young and curious and never played Horde because none of my friends had mains that were Horde. Oh, okay. No, it's supposed to be down here. I don't see it. Maybe it's this way. Oh, here we go. So your friends all played Alliance then? Whoop, get rid of that. Take this, fell beast. Okay. Okay, let's talk to this frightened youth. Hello, frightened youth. I'm trying to remember, did I play a little bit? I know I played like a little bit of every class, but like not very much. Tauren Paladin. I mean, Paladin is always my favorite class in any game, but a Tauren Paladin was a lot of fun. I like being a Horde Paladin. That was cool. Are you all right? We heard shouting and came as fast as we could. It would appear Luneth arrived not a moment too soon. Why? Why did you kill my brother? Oh, no. He was a monster. Your brother? Young man, that creature was not your kid. Not anymore. Had he not laid it to rest, it would have killed you, and countless others. But if your heart cries out for one to blame, let it be me. The beast was slain at my behest, for it was the only way. No, you're wrong. You killed him. Murdered him. I hate you. Aw, poor kid. Doesn't understand what's going on. Is he? What are you doing here? Searching for Tonbo? Though clearly you found him first. The monster was his older brother, as you may have guessed, and Tonvo gave chase the moment it ran off. I beg and forgive him for his outburst. His brother was all he had left. Their father was conscripted by the Empire and was, regrettably, not among those returned to us in the recent exchange of prisoners. The hope they might one day be reunited with their own comfort was their only comfort when the Viceroy still ruled. I can only imagine how they felt when she walked into Isari, a shadow of her former self. Ziu may have had no memories of the monster she was, but her victims still see her in their dreams. Nevertheless, Like many, the brothers prayed your mercy would see their family restored. But then they learned of her death and their father's absence, deprived of hope and a hate all at once. They had nothing. Aww. My apologies for rambling. No, it was a rather enlightening tale. I spared the woman who brought him pain. It took the brother who brought him comfort. I would hate me too. I swear I will set things right for Tonbo, for all the people of Doma. Please return home, Izzy, and be safe. Let us return to the Domin Enclave. This ordeal has given me much to consider. It has. Oh yeah, I did play a little bit of WoW Classic with the Gnome Warlock. I did not play very much. I was not having the most fun with it, so I did not kind of continue on with it from there. But I will be 1 second there, everybody. I'll be right back in like 2 seconds. Hey, sorry about that. I had to step away for a minute. Yeah, oh my gosh, I do love MMOs. They just take so long to play. But yeah, definitely going to be continuing on with, oh, let's head back to old Sharlayan. Continue on with, like, Final Fantasy. I've got Guild Wars 2 I'm still playing, and some Rogue Trader. I've got a new Total War series I've been working on. My plan is to get a bunch of those recorded before we put this out. Ooh, what's this locked box here for? Can I open that? Nope, the box is locked tight. Oh. I went to the wrong place. I went to the wrong mission. And then, yeah, I want to do ESO, and I got some Star Wars stuff I'm bringing back. So, lots of new stuff for the channel here, which I'm excited about. All right, let's continue on here. This way. All right, Lord Hien. I owe you a great debt for your timely assistance, and an apology for I've made you the executioner of young Tenbo's eyes. Would that I have been the one to witness one he witnessed cut down the beast his brother had become. But we hadn't time to dwell on regrets. And what should have been? No, we need to take action. And after hearing of Tenbo and his brother, I believe I know what must be done. A great many of our brothers and sisters were returned to us in the prisoner exchange, but even so, there are those who yet remain lost to us. Meanwhile, Yatsuyo, who was directly responsible for much of the people's suffering, was never held to account for her crimes. In death, she claimed vengeance for her suffering at the hands of her brother, but it came at the expense of justice for her countless victims. The people of Doma have every right to resent me for failing them and their grief, but what of those who cannot bring themselves to do even that? Who are left alone with their anger and their pain? It may well give way for despair, and then they would share the same fate as Tenbo's brother, yes. Which is why we must needs consider who else might share in his anguish, ere we find ourselves beset by more beasts. I will begin making rounds to the villagers to inquire after those whom their neighbors believe are more distressed of late. Okay, very good. And I and other shinobi shall continue our search for the blasphemy which set these events in motion. And you, my friend, we will have need of your talents again ere long. Rest assured, we will keep you appraised of our findings. Okay, awesome. Quest completed. You're going through the Rogue Trader. It's great. The best way for you to catch up on lore before Henry Cavill drops his gift to humanity. Oh my gosh, I am very, very excited for what Amazon and Henry Cavill have planned. I have no idea what it is yet, but I'm very excited for it. I mean, really, it's just anything Warhammer I'm excited about. We have a new edition this summer, and I'm very excited for that. But yeah, Rogue Trader has been a blast to play so far. The game is just way bigger than I thought it was going to be. Because I've done, what, 94, 95 episodes of that? Almost an hour episodes. Yeah, I'm looking at, like, maybe 89, 90 hours of the gameplay so far, and like there's still so much to do, and that game is so much fun. And I'm very excited for it because they got Dark Heresy coming out later, which I'm excited about. I know you can play like the alpha and stuff like that right now. I'm choosing not to until the game comes out, or at least gets a little bit more finished. But yeah, I'm really excited for that. Yagiri. So Lord Hian's extended absence from his enclave does not sit well with Yagiri. Luna, we've yet to ascertain the whereabouts of the blasphemy from Izari, but for a blessing we have received no reports of others that have turned. Lord Hian, for his part, has made a concerted effort to go about the villagers and converse with his subjects directly. I suspect his constant presence has served to allay the people's fears. As one might expect, he has ever been dedicated and diligent, but I fear he has been away over long. I thought to go and visit what should be his last destination. Sorry, might I ask you to accompany me? Okay, let's go. Thank you. I'm sure there is no cause for concern, but nevertheless, I should be glad to find him quickly. Alright, let's go. Is there a thing to teleport around here? There it is. Yeah, the Warhammer lore is vast and awesome and amazing. Can I fly here? Please tell me I can fly here. Nope, I cannot fly here. Can I travel to... No, it's going to be about the same distance anyways, okay. Oh, maybe I can't even get there from here. Oh, yeah, I can. This is water. I can swim in the water. be a bit of a trip here. I'm really excited to see what they got planned for that series. There unfortunately is a lot of pressure on them. In Rogue Trader, obviously the Cyber Mastiff is your favorite. Oh man, I am so upset with the DLC blocking me out of the Cyber Mastiff. I'm very tempted to change my class to get a puppy in that game, because you can kind of change your classes kind of whenever you need to, which is kind of nice. But I'm very upset by that, because like I love having a puppy, but Cabela is pretty awesome too. She's a really interesting character. Like it's Death Cult assassins have been a thing in the lore for forever. It's kind of neat to kind of see their kind of a little bit more about their belief system, which is really cool. Again, I'm assuming all this is canon and stuff like that, but I'm definitely really enjoying it. So, and even like having a navigator with you, an Adeptus Sororitas are the best. I'm not biased. I might have a massive Adeptus Sororitas army. They're super fun to paint. I'm just surprised we haven't had like I guess we got a Space Marine too. Yeah, it's really neat. All right, how's it going, guys? So, Lunith, Yagiri, my apologies, but if I gave you cause for concern. Assessing the state of affairs here in this area has proven difficult. To put it simply, the people, one and all, refuse to speak to me. They simply bow their heads and turn away at my approach. Knowing the blasphemy originated here, I cannot help but wonder if that has aught to do with their silence. Perhaps we could attempt to engage with the people in my stead. Surely they have no cause to deny the two of you. I should hope not. Nevertheless, I will don a disguise lest I draw undue attention. Come, Lunith. Let us see what we can discover. Thank you, both of you. What kind of disguise is she going to wear? Also, I want a new pet. I accidentally hit the pet thing. Not Mount Roulette. Pet Roulette. No, I don't want a bonfire following me around. That's weird. I mean, it's cool, but weird. You know, people. I need more pets. Here we go. I have a floating thingy. Okay. Vexed villager. Oh, decline. That's a mission. I don't want the mission. Ah, cool. Omega. Okay, so let's see if someone wants to talk to me. A blasphemy? You're mistaken, my friend. Our village was visited not by a monster, but by a kami. Izami. Oh! When Lord Hydaelyn is cold and callous, she offered us boundless compassion and love. Oh, what? Oh. Oh, that's a mission. Okay. I owe a great debt to Lord Hydaelyn. If not for him, I would still be a fighter under the Imperial standard. But the village suffered dearly under the occupation. What's more, our Lord failed to punish the Viceroy for her crimes and failed to reunite many with their loved ones. I understand why some would think poorly of him, even if I do not. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see if the person is up here to talk to. No, where's the last person I need to talk to? Not you, right? Nope. they? Oh, there it is. There they are. Sorry. Concerned villager. Ah, that's right. The blasphemy was born of a young woman here in Izari. Tragic, really. Every day she prayed for the safe return of her husband, but it was not to be. If I'm to be honest, I fear the loss drove her poor mother-in-law mad. Kissy has ever been a devoted believer in Kami and their blessings, but she's somehow convinced herself that Minato has become one. Oh! The delusions of a grieving parrot, obviously, but an alarming number of people have come to share her belief. Heresy is what it is. Oh, so people think she's like a little mini god thing. I assume. So for ESO, what is the timeline versus Skyrim and Oblivion? I believe, don't quote me if I'm wrong here, Virtually Mint, but I believe it takes place like 3,000 years in the past. And that's why like the PvP area is kind of the main area. You're kind of fighting for control of the Emperor. I believe. Don't quote me, but I believe, yeah, I believe it's like a couple thousand years. Alright, Ian, what's the plan here? I see. Little wonder they would refuse to confide in me. The belief held by some of that this blasphemy is a kami, however, is quite concerning. Izanami presides over life and death. She gave birth to the nation of Doma, and ushers souls of the departed unto the land of the dead. I trust you understand that would mean to deny them a source of hope in such dark times, even one such as this. The villagers also claim this Kaisi can speak with the dead. In fact, she will be holding a gathering to demonstrate her powers ere long. The perfect opportunity to gauge the extent of their fanaticism. Not for me, of course. My presence would draw undue attention. Might I ask you both to attend in my stead? Okay. Her followers will be gathering in the tavern. Come. Yeah, oh gosh. It's been so long since I played that game. Yeah, because there weren't really dragons around. Oh, man. I'll have to look into exactly how the lore, where the lore is in ESO. O spirits of Asari, I beseech you, lend me your voice and let your presence be known. Cross the veil and be among us once more. Okay. Akitsu. Father? Still tending the nets, like I taught you? Yes, Father. Every day, thanks to you. We never want for fish. Our bellies are never empty. I am proud to be your son. I was always too embarrassed to tell you before, but I am proud to have been your father. May you be ever blessed by the sea's bounty. It hurts. Father, what is wrong? He is in terrible pain, my child. Those who have cheated death's design yet live. It has disrupted the natural order, and the spirits suffer for it. What must we do to ease their pain? Fear not. His enemies shall put all to rights. She will claim the souls not long for this world, and deliver them unto the hereafter. When her work is finished, your father's spirit and all the others will find peace. Oh, I see. She thinks that this creature is out killing the people that need to be killed. Can you find my father? Can you help me speak to him? Cassie, can you come in with my husband? What about my family? Help me, please. The Nords came to Skyrim and lived in peace with the Snow Elves until they started messing around with Tharthal, and the Snow Elves slaughtered their major settlement. Oh my gosh. The main quest of the Skyrim Mage Guild is going to... yeah. Oh my god, I gotta play through Skyrim again. I've only ever played through Skyrim once fully, and that was when the game first came out. And that's when I was playing on the PlayStation 3, and it still had that glitch that when your save file size became so big, after like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, the game would kind of like freeze. So I could only play it for like half an hour at a time before I have to like save it, come back. So like it was very frustrating. But I did play it, and I did platinum it. But I can't remember any of the story. I really need to play through it again. Or watch a playthrough of it again. Okay, Ian. So is Cassie's ability all that she claims? I don't know. I mean, how many times have you played through it virtually? Man, it's got to be a few times now. A young man spoke with his dearly departed father through her. I find that rather hard to believe. Even so, those in attendance appeared quite convinced, my lord. Quite convinced. And I suspect a great many of the villagers I've spoken with recently are as well. Everywhere I went, the people were in so much pain, and there was nothing I could do or say to give them solace. Yet, for all their anguish, there has not been a single report of villagers turning since the incident with Tonbo's brother. Which can only mean word of Kesse and her ability to speak with the deceased has spread. A belief we could commune with our loved ones in death is a comfort far beyond my power to provide. Though I fail to see how the people will abide with the Kami claiming innocent lives to restore order. Oh, yeah. She comes! Izanami! The blasphemy, here? Alright, let's go see it. Do. Lord Hien, the Kami, she appeared to us from nowhere, and in the next instant, this poor man was... Oh. Oh, he's gone. So we were too late. I spoke with him before in Isari. You recognize him then? Curious that he and the blasphemy's first victim were former conscripts. What could the fiend be after, I wonder? It does not become my lord to speak ill of the Kami. Uh-oh. Got a little cult following around her. I see. I understand you've come to investigate the rumors of a monster born in our village. A blasphemy you call it, but you are sorely mistaken. My daughter-in-law, Minato, was chosen to serve as a vessel for his enemy. I witnessed her ascension with my own eyes. Uh-oh. Oh man, I haven't had an echo for a really long time. Minato, please. I can't. I won't. There's no logic in it. No justice. The Witch of Doma spared, given a second chance, and my husband condemned to die as a conscript. Oh. I'll never know what became of him. Lord Hien can't give me even that. And when I look at the families he made whole, at their happiness, I feel the hole in my heart, the gaping wound that will never heal, begin to bleed. Aww. Only at my beloved's side will I find peace. Unfortunately, with her turning into this monster, her aether has been destroyed essentially, and she won't enter the lifeblood of the planet, the ether of the planet, which is kind of sad. It's actually extra this makes it extra depressing. Okay, you mustn't lose in faith. All will be well. Trust in the Kami, in Izanami, Izambi, the Kami. Oh, I want to believe, but oh boy. Izanami is come to bring peace to the souls of the departed, to restore balance between their world and ours. Surely you would not dare defy the will of the Kami. This balance you speak of has claimed the lives of two innocents, but recently returned to us. I will not accept that the Kami would condone such cruelty. No crueler than the sight of Yatsuyo, free and forgiven. Well, my husband and son fought Garlemald's war, now dead and forgotten in a foreign land. With all due respect, Lord Hien, it is not your duty to protect Doma and her people. Or is it not your duty to protect Doma and her people? How are we to place our faith in the man who places the enemy's safety and well-being above that of his own subjects? Oh. Only the Kami are deserving of our adoration, as they have always been. Oh boy. Alright, let's talk to Lord Hien here. The villagers are no doubt loath to ask it of me, but preparations must be made for burials and funeral rites. I can offer that much at least. You seem distracted during our conversation with Kaisi. Is something the matter? The echo and the blasphemy was indeed born of Minato? To bear witness to such horror, how her mind must have struggled to comprehend what she saw. And as a woman of faith, perhaps her only surviving family becoming one with the divine was the only reality in which she could come to terms. I believe I know what must be done, but I pray her fever does not drive her to oppose us. Come, let us return to the Enclave. Alright. Let's do that. Speak with Hien at the Doman Enclave. Teleport, teleport, teleport! Do. Alright. Where are you, Lord Hien? There you are. Alright, from what you told me of our vision, the nature of Minato's despair, as well as the focus of her ire, is clear. 'Tis plain she was good-natured and kind-hearted woman, grieving for the loss of her husband. This loss alone may not have been enough to turn her, but my failure to hold Yatsuyu to account, together with the sight of other families reunited, compounded the turmoil in her broken heart. The path to despair paved by my good intentions. A truth that will weigh heavily on my conscience until my dying day. Minato was prepared to die in sadness rather than live in hatred. If she could see the beast she has become, she would implore us to stop her. Which is why we must find the others who return to us in the prisoner exchange before they come to Har. Once their safety is assured, we may hunt down the blasphemy and bring a close to this tragedy. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, and what level of quest are we on next? 87. Decline that. So yeah, I think we are going to wait until next week to finish off this quest here. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me here, Virtually Mint, and everybody else that's kind of tuned in. Always having a lot of fun playing this. We'll be playing Guild Wars next Sunday. We'll be back with Final Fantasy XIV next Monday. Very, very excited to see kind of how the story goes and how we can deal with this blasphemy, and then how we can take a good night rest before we travel to a whole nother world. Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight, and yeah, hopefully you have a good night there, Virtually Mint, a good week, and yeah, hopefully you have an amazing week. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, until next time, keep your stick on the ice.